I've got to clean the carriers for my emotional support birds so they can go outside. While I'm doing that, I want to talk with you about what a real superpower is.
Hi there. I'm an ex-military physician and known troublemaker who now spends most of my year bringing meds to Guarani people in South America, where I live like an RPG character, completing quests that have ranged from hiding an abused kid in my house from a machete-wielding maniac to quietly documenting jungle medicinal plants. I've swum with sharks, jumped into frigid mountain waterfalls, pissed off high-ranking officials, and trained parrots to save my life. I'm on my flawed journey to becoming, and this channel is for people who would actually like to become real-life superheroes.
You can't see me, I'm over there. I think this is a good way that we're going to be able to talk while I do things, because it's not working, you and I. This parasocial relationship is not social enough. I was a military physician. The individual capabilities of your soldiers make an enormous difference. So we're trying to optimize that warfighter working at the extremes of human capability a lot of times. But a lot of human feats obviously don't happen when there's a doctor around. So I'm also a historian. Got a degree. I need to splash you there. The number one superpower probably in all of history is one you've probably seen going around on a thumbnail on YouTube. Delusion. Delusion is like a drug. You should not use too much of any medicine. There's actually a saying that poison is in the dose. Delusion, obviously, in certain doses kills people. We need to have a grip on reality as far as the hows, the whats, not so much. I'm going to explain to you what I mean. So in one of the shorts recently, I talked about a guy who invented the radio, who was told over and over again by lay people and scientists of his day that the idea of a person actually speaking long distance like that was impossible, and that he was a crazy person. And I think he was kind of a crazy person, because if I remember correctly, he used to do all kinds of experiments in his house, some of which blew up his house. And we can call that ambition and hubris and whatever, but it's only hubris if it doesn't work. Otherwise, we call it, wow, that was a great invention. And people might argue, well, in one case, hubris is you were not realistic. That's not true, because what is realistic, you don't really know until you've tried to a limit, because we don't really know a lot about reality until we've gone through it with the scientific method. What does it mean to be realistic? You might not know. If you want to achieve amazing things, some level of delusion is highly necessary. From a medical standpoint, it is not true that if you just believe you can do something, you can do it. However, believing you can do something certainly does alter your neurochemical makeup. It's pretty cool what you can do when you learn to hack your nervous system.